So today we're going to be studying two-step equations. We're going to start with a quick review of one-step equations. So in this first equation, we want to make sure that we change subtraction to addition. We always want our equations to have addition and not subtraction in. And now I'm going to work with my opposite property. So the opposite of adding a negative 15 is adding a positive 15. And the reason I'm adding a positive 15 is to end up getting x by itself. And if I do it to the left side, I have to do it to the right side as well in order for that equals to be true, to remain true, in order for the two sides to be balanced. So when I simplify, I'm going to get x plus 0 equals negative 5. And that was our goal. Our goal is to end up with x plus 0, so that x would end up by itself, since x plus 0 equals x. And we know that x equals negative 5. And of course, we could check this very quickly in our head by substituting negative 5 in the place of x. And negative 5 minus 15 does indeed equal negative 20. So we know we have the correct answer. Next, we looked at multiplication equations. And if we have an equation like number 2 here, we're going to change it from division to multiplication. So we always want either addition or multiplication equation. So we're going to change this to negative 1/4 x equaling 8 so that we can clearly see what's being multiplied by our variable. Now that we can tell that negative 1/4 is being multiplied by our variable, we know what number to work with within the reciprocal. And the reciprocal of negative 1/4 is negative 4 over 1. So we're going to multiply both sides by negative 4. So that's the reciprocal of negative 1/4. We end up with negative 4 times negative 1/4 equals positive 1 times x on the left side, and 8 times negative 4 equaling negative 32 on the right side. Now on the left side, our whole goal is to get the 1 times x, because that's how you get x by itself, since 1 times x is x. And when you multiply, you want to end up with 1 times x. When we're adding, you want to end up with x plus 0 to get x by itself. So we get x equals negative 32. We can start this one very quickly in our head. Again, by substituting negative 32 in the place of x, and we see that indeed negative 32 divided by negative 4 equals positive 8. So we get a true statement. So today we're going to talk about two-step equations, and a two-step equation is where you take an addition equation and a multiplication equation and you put them together. So you'll see in this example 2x plus 4 that x is being both, that 4 is being added to x and 2 is being multiplied times x. So we have both addition happening to our x and we have our multiplication happening to our variable as well. So whenever you're solving, you're basically going to be solving using the same steps we did with one-step equations. You're going to be adding the opposite to get rid of your addition, whatever's being added to your variable, and you're going to be multiplying by reciprocal to get rid of whatever's being multiplied by the variable. And you always get rid of addition first. And that's extremely important. You will get it wrong once you have to do this in the correct order. So you always get rid of addition first. Always. Your last step, and this is very important also, your last step will always be multiplying by reciprocal. So in every equation, the last step will always be multiplied by the reciprocal. So if you're multiplying by the reciprocal, it's not the last step in the equation, you're doing something wrong. Okay? Now one way you can think about it is that it's the opposite of the order of operations. With the order of operations, you would multiply first, and then you would add second, right? Well, in this, you're doing it the other way around. You deal with addition first, and then you deal with multiplication. You can think about it as how you do it. Without that, you're trying to do the problem. Okay, so Here we have 2x plus 4 equals 6. So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of any addition. We're going to add negative 4 to both sides in order to get rid of the addition. So we end up with 2x plus 0 equals 2, and 2x plus 0 is 2x. So now our addition has completely gone away. Okay. So now we're going to multiply by the reciprocal of the number that is beside our variable. So since we have a 2 beside our variable here, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal, which is 1/2, just like we did in our one-step equation with multiplication. So notice how your last step is always going to be multiplying by the reciprocal. So 1/2 times 2 is 1, and 1/2 times 2 on the other side is also 1. So x equals 1. You don't have to show yourself 1 times x equals 1. Now we're going to do our check step. So for our check step, we're going to substitute 1 back into the original equation. You always want to get back to the original equation in case you make some mistakes when you were rewriting the problem. So I'm going to put 1 in the place of x and just rewrite the equation. So instead of 2x plus 4, I have 2 times 1 plus 4 equaling 6. And then I simplify, and you obviously can tell very quickly that the two sides are indeed equal. They do give you a true statement. 6 is equal to 6. So I know how to write it. So when we talk about solving two-step equations, here are the basic steps to put together. And I have them listed for you, so you can go back and study them in case you're worried that you're going to forget something, or if you just like to have it written down. Number 1, always choose subtraction to addition and division and multiplication. Always. Because now we're dealing with integers and rational numbers. When you deal with integers and rational numbers, you need to be working with addition and division. Addition and multiplication. So after you do that, so you've rewritten your problem the way it needs to look, then you're going to simplify both sides by adding like terms. Those are like a homework. So adding like terms is where you add the constants together on one side. If you have some constants on one side, you add those together. And if you have some coefficients with variables that are the same on one side of the equation, you add those together. So once you have rewritten your problem if you need to, simplify both sides if you need to, then you get down to what we just did. And that's where you work with getting rid of the opposite, you get rid of addition by adding the opposite, and then getting rid of the multiplication and multiplying by the reciprocal. So let's do some examples. I would like, when you are solving these equations, if you are given numbers with decimals in them, then I expect the answer to be decimal. Otherwise, if they would put answers out of number, I want it to be a fraction, not a decimal. And you are to leave them in proper paragraph, but don't have them. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and start solving. We always want to change subtraction to addition. We're going to deal with addition first, so we're going to add the opposite of whatever's being added to our variable. And since negative 3 is being added to our variable, we're going to add positive 3 to both sides. And that's simple. So we end up with 2x plus 0 equals negative 9. We're going to simplify that to get 2x equals negative 9. Now we're going to multiply both sides by 1/2 because the number beside our variable is 2. And we want to get rid of the 2. And the way we get rid of it is by multiplying by its reciprocal, which gives us a 1. So 1/2 times 2 is 1. So that, and it leaves us with 1 times x on the left and a negative 9/2 on the right. So x equals negative 9/2, and we can leave that in both. In this equation, we're going to start by adding negative 5 to both sides because we want to get rid of our addition first. So that leaves us with negative x plus 0 equals negative 22. So negative x equals negative 22. We have not actually solved this equation yet because x is negative. And remember, negative x actually means the same thing as negative 1x. So we need to keep that in mind in order to solve this. The reciprocal of negative 1 is negative 1. So we're actually going to multiply both sides by negative 1. So we multiply both sides by -1 because -1 is this number, and its reciprocals are in the -1. So ultimately, they're both -1. The reciprocals are -1. So we multiply both sides by -1. And then you can also tell the reciprocals if the goal is to get a +1 when you multiply reciprocals. -1 times -1 gives me a +1. So I know the reciprocals. Anytime two numbers multiply to be a +1, they're reciprocals. So x is 22. I'm going to flip this problem around so that I have the left-hand side on the right and the right-hand side on the left. That way I have my variable on the left-hand side because my brain really likes the variable on the left-hand side. You don't have to do that, but I like to do it. I'm going to change my division to multiplication and my subtraction to addition. So I can clearly see what's being multiplied by my variable and what's being added to my variable. So now I'm going to add 7 to both sides so that I get rid of that -7 right there. So we're going to make 1/4 m plus 0 equals -9. So -1/4 m equals -9. Now I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of -1/4, since that's the number that's being multiplied by our variable. So the reciprocal of -1/4 is -4. I'll multiply that by both sides and simplify from there. So m equals 36. Now we're going to do a check step so we can see how that works. And this is one that I want everybody to really watch for a check step. We know that m equals 36. Let's go back up here. So since m equals 36, I want to put that in the place of m in my original problem. So this negative in front of m means the opposite of m. So that's the opposite of +36. So I'm going to do -16 equals -36. It's the opposite of +36 divided by 4 minus 7. So -16 equals -9 plus -7. And we see that that is a true statement. So we know that we have the correct answer. In this problem, I'm going to start off by switching the left and right sides because I like to have my variable on the left-hand side. And as long as I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and rewrite the problem with multiplication and with addition. So I can do that in one step. Now I'm going to start out with dealing with addition. So I want to get rid of adding -8. I'm going to add a +8. To get rid of that -8, if I do it to one side and take it to the other. So I end up with -2/3 m plus 0 equals 8. So -2/3 m equals 8. Now I'm going to work with the reciprocal property, which is the last one I do. I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of that's being multiplied by my variable. So the reciprocal of -2/3 is -3/2. I'm going to multiply both sides by -3/2. And I'm going to get 1 times m on the left. And on the right, I want to make sure I cross out so we keep my math really easy. Keep the arithmetic nice and easy. So I get 1 times n equals -12. 4 times -3 is -12. And 1 times 1 is 1. So it's -12/1. 1 times n is -12/5 is